Hello everyone, welcome back to Roll. Today we're going to do as much as we can in the early game to build our wealth down to about 1900, 1800 rolls, thereabouts. And then from there, keep building up with just 5 dice, unlike yesterday where we went wild trying to build up as many lottery faces as possible. I don't think it was that beneficial for us in the longer term. So we're going to see what we can do with 5 dice today, but with an accelerated early game earning potential. So let's see how that goes. Then we'll get the cheaper of the 2 4s first, because that will give us more earning potential to get the second of the 2 4s. And we're just going to load that up onto one tile so that we can then see if we can get that near to 50 to double it into 99 for its earning potential. So that goes on there. We upgrade to our second shop. How many rolls are we going to have left? 2275 today. Reroll once. Then we'll buy a bunch of this stuff. So start with the cheapest. And we'll keep loading that onto the big die we're creating. Put +4 on that as well. And we could put a weight on that as well. I'll take a 10 and replace a 1 with it. Of course, it's not a +10, it's just a 10 face. And then we'll try and put some multipliers on the other face there. I think this is too expensive for what it is now. I'll take the +1, the 7 and the 20. And then after that probably look to get into our third dice where we can really start to hunt down the stuff that we want at this stage. For rerolls, we're going to get passives that reroll everything 2 or 3 times eventually, whether that's because we have fewer than 5 dice or because stuff is odd or whatever it might be. So I'm not going to worry about getting just one face rerolling twice now. I'll get this 20 though. And then 2x for 646, I think we can put on that right hand side. Fair few rolls. And we'll take one more of those and hopefully we can earn that one a lot faster now that we have this 2x on the right hand side. So when we get rolls like this, that's worth 62 to us, which is lush. With another one of those, we are twice as likely to get that on that left hand side. Right, let's take our second shop upgrade now. So that gets us dice number 3. And now we're going to get some more interesting passive stuff. There's add a face value to itself, and if we do that on this 48 we get pretty close to 99. So close in fact that what we could do is avoid getting actually to 99 where possible. And we'll put that over here so that we have a chance of rolling 48, 31, and times 2 over here. Although this will be just times our highest number, so that wouldn't benefit from both of those. So we'll stick it in this center one for now. We'll keep all our biggest dice here. And then we'll look to get other multipliers and manipulators on the flanking edges. So we will double. This is double, isn't it? Yep, add face value to itself. 48 becomes 96. I'll take a plus 10 and put that on the 30. 31. Take a 2x and a 5x for that right hand side, or maybe even the left hand side now, since we have the big stuff all collated in the center. I'm not interested in locks. There's another add face value to itself. With a plus 7, this 41 becomes 48, and we can double that to match that other 96. We'll take the 4x as well, put that somewhere in a moment. That's a reroll. We'll take a 5x. Well, I'll put the 25 somewhere. Then we'll take another 5x face for the left or right. 25 we'll put on here. Then 5x probably on that right hand side because that's lacking the higher multiplier. Then we'll put 4x on one of the 96s in the center. That's a good roll, that is. I don't want a single reroll. Orthogonally adjacent stuff is not what I want right now. I'll take a numeric 50 and put that in the center over one of the small numbers. The rest of this I don't think I want right now. There's 6 times a single reroll, but that doesn't help us because the die adds a reroll to every face on a die of your choice. When a face is rerolled, with a face with a reroller on it is rolled, the die is rolled additional times according to the amount specified. Replace glue and other attached rerollers. With 6 rerollers, the die will always be rerolled the specified amount. But I thought with multipliers it only does the... When something is rolled, it only rolls... Oh, it's when multipliers are rolled on rerollers, they only multiply other dice that are rerolled. That's what my brain is thinking about. So, let's take 41. Put that here. Then 3 X's we'll add to some numbers on that central dice. what I really want is 6 times rerolls times 3. We can't put these on these, can we? No. Alright, I think there I will stop to go up to our next shop upgrade. Unfortunately, we didn't get any kind of 50% at 100 chance lotteries or anything, but that's fine. And now we have the introduction of our passives. Doubling our highest die is really good. We could set everything in that central dice to be 96. 50% chance at 100 will be useful later if we can get rigged machine. So, where do we begin? Probably doubling our highest dice. How many rolls to get to 33,000? Not too many. Then we'll take a 5x on that central dice. Of course, we have the die up top now that's not doing very much, but we'll do something with that in a moment. 5x here. Then we'll set all of those to 96. Triples bonus is not something that's that impactful for us, but buying it will remove it from the pool. I'll take a 50% chance at 100, and I'm just going to start populating this top die where nothing else is going on right now. 30 times die, 4 times the number of occasions, 2 rerolls, a lock. So let's take triples. It's unlikely to pay off soon, if possibly ever, but it wasn't too many rolls to spend on it. If across all dice nothing is weighted, increase the numbers by 3. We are going to want 6 times 2 rerollers. I think initially we'll put that on the center dice, because those dice can always add value, whereas these ones, when they're rerolled, they can only gain their effect from other rolled dice, I think. But as soon as we get multiple dice with multiple rerolls, then we're in the money. We could take a 2x. Whenever you roll a number divisible by 2, increase it by 1. It's not the greatest for us. So I think I'm just going to take a reroll here. There's a clover, a lottery, and lottery failure reroll, which I'm a big fan of. So we'll take a clover. I'm not going to put that on the same face as our lotteries, so we'll put that over here. We'll put this lottery face up top with the other for now, I think. We want lottery failure rerolls. We also have a lightweight and a 500% lightweight bonus, but I'm not sure that's going to be worthwhile on just one face as often as that individual face might appear. I'll take a 5x. There's still some 99s or 96s in the center that aren't weighted with multipliers. Don't know why I used the word weighted there when weighted specifically means something else here. We'll put a times 5 there. There is a times 2 available as well. Very nice. Right, so we've got a full set of multipliers there. I'm going to avoid the weights. Numbers divisible by 5, doubles bonuses, another lottery face, and some more multipliers. What I really want now is Passive Hunter and the like. 5x individual face we can put on one of our left or right hand side dice, so they're more likely to keep paying out routinely. In fact, I'll put it up here because those lotteries when failed will re-roll and have a chance to hit these other numbers. Just like that. 4x. Right now we'd just be replacing 96 for any real value, or we could start populating other numbers with it, because if we put a lottery face on something that already has a multiplier, those can then be lottery faces that will get the benefit of that multiplier. So we'll do that in anticipation of what's to come. And then we'll take 1 or 2 more rerolls at this level. All single face multipliers will now target your 2 highest scoring numeric dice. If we had another dice that was full of high numbers, that would be really good, because our left and right hand dice are currently full of single face multipliers. So what we might do, I'll buy this lottery first up top. Stick that here. So if we hop back to just look at our dice for a moment. I'm being daft because we haven't even bought this yet, so the thing I was going to look at is completely redundant. But if we buy the shop upgrade, it will put another dice at the bottom, then we can put these numbers on that bottom die and then get double the face multipliers. So start with the shop upgrade. That gets us our 5th dice, but we do not re-roll yet. We'll take the 19, put that down there. We'll take the 42, put that down there as well. Take a +6, put that on the 42. I'll take a 5x, put that on the 42. And then I'll take a 2x, we'll put that on the other number down there. sometimes it doesn't automatically take me back to the shop. Sometimes it does. Not sure what that's about. Now we will take double face multiplier. So this will impact the 96 and the number on the bottom when it goes off. Right, I don't want run mega increases, I don't want die quantity multipliers or locks, so now it's time to re-roll to our 5th tier stuff in the shop. Doubles reroll, die quantity single face multiplier. Upon purchase, die quantity faces can be affected by multipliers with a target a single face. Single face multipliers will no longer target any numerical values, only die quantity faces. Multipliers attached to a face can now additionally target die quantity faces. Well, I'm not sure about that, but I am sure about wanting 6 times 2 rerollers on stuff. We're going to put that. Most of the lottery faces will reroll when failed. These will reroll twice anyway, so I'm going to put that over here. Get these single face multipliers rerolling more. Doubles reroll, die quantity, adjacency times 5, weights, glue I'm going to avoid. I'll take the 1% 7777. Put that on the 6 up top that we're not really using for anything else right now. Replace the die face of your choice with an adjacency multiplier. When rolled, this face will have the value of all orthogonally adjacent dice times the multiplier. Does not stack with attached multipliers on reroll. Can't target dice that are not rerolled. Only affects numeric faces. So this isn't going to affect the lotteries above or the stuff on the left and right, so that's not important to us. Let's re-roll. I'm going to need to get some cash for that. Passive Hunter. Whenever you purchase a passive ability, receive 2 free shop refreshes. That is what we wanted to see. Why do I feel like this dot kept drifting to the right? Because now it's very central, isn't it? So we take Passive Hunter, we get 2 free rerolls. That's what we want. Right. Previous roll multiplier. Add a previous roll multiplier to a die face of your choice. When rolled, this face will have the value of the previous roll times the multiplier. This effect cannot repeat. This effect cannot multiply the result of a total roll multiplier or the result of a wild face. Right, I'm going to take the lottery. Did that one at the top just pay out? Or was it just other stuff being really good? Nope, that paid out 1% of lottery, double the highest roll, 155,000. Very nice. So we've got lotteries paying for other lotteries. And we'll stick that down here. No, I'm going to stick it over here where we've got the re-rollers going. We can also then gain the benefit of the clover over there. Value of all faces divisible by 5 does not interest me that much. I feel like I should put this somewhere. I'm just not sure where really to put it. Probably on that center dice on one of these faces, just so that when we keep re-rolling through these bigger numbers, it's going to be worth 5 times whatever these are worth. So we'll put it on the one with the times 2, because I assume the times 2 will disappear and we'll be benefiting from whatever happened on the face. No, it's still there. Right, I don't want this. We don't really have enough spending power to warrant just buying random stuff. Although we want the passive hunter free rerolls, so maybe we do try and burn through some cash to get extra rerolls. Lottery bonus plus 800% we definitely want. Attached multiplier stack. Multipliers attached to a die face will now stack with single face, multi-face and adjacency multipliers. That seems like something we probably want as well. We don't need to swap anything's position. Gonna avoid weights. So we'll take the 800% chance on lotteries, or 800% value rather, on lotteries. I think our 7s paid off there at the top at one point. I'm going to invest in this as well. So now if that... Yeah, when these go off, 15% chance at 1,000 plus 800% doubled is 18,000. I just want to see the 7s go off in a huge way. That wasn't it. That was the 50% chance at 100 is still worth 1,800, which is good going. Alright, we'll race through to get our upgrade. There we go, past the 1250 mark on halfway. Right. Anything else we want right now? I guess I'm going to take a 24 just to replace one of these generic faces. And we'll reroll. Combined face multipliers we probably want. Replace the die face of your choice with a multiplier. When rolled, this face will have the value of all dice times 10. This includes single multi-face multipliers, but excludes other multipliers of the same type. This effect occurs after bonuses. So if we could get 10x going on big lottery wins and things, that would be huge. But we're going to start with combined face multipliers. Gets us 2 more rerolls. So now we can take this 4x up here. And when we purchase it, we can add that to any number with a face. I'm going to guess we can't do it on the lottery ones yet because we don't have the passive that lets us add non-standard multiples to lottery faces. So we can't change the 5s and 4s on these yet. But we can say combine, rather than this being a 2x on a 5 times previous, we can make that. No, we can't add to that either. So instead it's going to be this from a 5x to a 9x. I feel like getting this 10x is just as much a gamble as getting lottery faces, because how often is it that something giant is going to roll at the same time as that lottery face? Sorry, that 10x. How expensive was this? We just crossed 3 million. This is what, 5 million? 6 million. Alright, we'll gamble on it. 4, 5... 7.1 million. And I'm going to put this down here because this has the lowest... no, probably put it over here. No, because this 5x will clone one of these numbers, and then the 10x will be worth more of one of these being cloned by that than these numbers. That probably made no sense, but regardless. And I know we've been avoiding weights, but we don't actually have any no weight bonuses yet. So I'm going to put a weight on this 10x. Buy one, get one free is lovely. 6 times 3 rerolls is lovely. Let's take buy one, get one free first, so that when we buy stuff, we have the opportunity to get extra stuff at a deep discount. Then we'll take 6 times rerollers. And we'll probably put that on the bottom where that 10x is. So that when it appears, it can appear multiple times. Then place the face of your choice with a lottery face. When rolled, this face has no value, but has a % chance to be worth all dice times 1/4. I'm not sure these are going to be worthwhile with... We don't really have a good target for where to put this down right now. I guess we could put it over here. Or on any of these faces that aren't doing very much for us. How much does it cost? 2.1 million. Alright, we'll go for a punt. Then 10x we probably want somewhere. That was a big one, 16 million. Whichever just paid out then, that was huge. And I think we're going to just increase this 9x here. And if we get a chance, I'll probably now put a weight on there. A bunch of stuff has become discounted, but it's not really stuff that we want, although for the cost of 1, we can put a 96, say, over here. And for the cost of 1, we'll replace a 41 on one of the small numbers as well. 6 incrementers I'm not that invested in. In fact, I think I'd rather try and avoid getting anything to 99 on the off chance we get the 99 bonuses. Value of prime numeric faces increased by 300%. Do we have any prime numeric faces right now? Nothing even, not the 6. 5 is prime. 41. Not 11. Not 9. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. Not 6s, not 5s, not 3s. So 41 is prime, but that's just about the only thing we'd be gaining a benefit for. But we do get 2 more free rerolls, so I'll take it. There's 6 times 3 rerolls again, which we certainly want. So over on our right hand side we've got 2 times. 2 times here. Lotteries reroll when they fail. And this is all 3 times. So I guess we'll put that on this side. No weights numbers increased by 3. Even numbers increased by 1. What does 96 becomes 97? Is 97 prime? I'm going to Google it. 97 is prime. So if we take even numbers, when you roll a number divisible by 2, all numeric values on the dice will be increased by 1. All of those 96s become 97s, and all those 97s are prime. Do I want an 87 somewhere? For the cost of 1, we may as well. We'll change over this 24. Anything else we want? I was going to put a heavy weight on that one in the center that has times like a bajillion on it. that's going to be here on the times 19. Don't need to swap die positions. I don't want no weights increase. Do I want a 45 instead of something? Sure, I'll swap it out for one of these numbers down here, although they're all primed, so we won't. Lightweight bonuses, Yahtzee bonuses, clovers and wilds, and a 50% lottery chance, which will be good if we can get rigged machine later. So you've got one. I'll stick that there. Clover will stick down on that bottom face probably. Let's see, we'll stick that. This is weighted, that's got one. I don't want to screw with this. Yeah, we'll swap out this 18. Then a wild face will not work with the big 10x on our bottom die. But we probably still want this somewhere. Although this is the point where my brain's struggling with the amount of retail space that we have on our limited die selection. Where are we going to put this if we buy it? Probably on one of these 2x's actually. That's almost certainly worth doing. We'll do it on this side. Upon purchase, any die face with an attached lightweight will have its value increased by 300%. Well, I don't care that much, but it costs 1, and that's worth 2 rerolls to me. Yahtzees we're never going to get. Do I want anything else to have a heavy weight on it? Possibly this wild now. Single set of a kind plus 500%. Heavy weights bonus plus 100% we definitely want, given where our heavy weights are distributed. It's 25 million. Do I have somewhere I want this lottery face to go? Well, I want the 5x on that 99 in the center that's growing by massive value. Then, do I have somewhere I want to put this? Probably on this 89. Or maybe this 45. How big are our rolls getting? That was a big one. That was a chunky one. Yep. Oh, we have a 99 on the left, which I had not noticed. Single set of a kind. If it's not too many rolls to get to, we'll buy it just so that it's out of the way. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Still 800 rolls to go. And I don't think I want any of what I'm looking at. Add previous roll to rerolls, we definitely want. 5x we can add to the center. Run multipliers we don't care about. Do I want anything else here? I don't think so, so we're just going to roll up to 27 million. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get there. That was not too long indeed. If across all rolled dice, none of the rolled faces are weighted, everything's increased by 100%. Well, that's very unlikely to happen given how we have things set up at the moment. We have 2 of these 10x previous rerolls. Add a previous roll multiplier to your die face of your choice. When rolled, this face will have the value of the previous roll result times 10. This effect cannot repeat. This effect cannot multiply a result of a total roll multiplier or the result of a wild face. The second of 2 consecutive rolls will be 0. So we could probably replace this 5, and we could probably replace one of these 2 5% up here. Let's buy the more expensive of the 2 first, because it's very minor difference between, but there's a chance that with buy one get one free, the other of the 2 becomes free when we buy it. So I'm going to stick that there. And it was not the thing that became discounted. I want 6 times rerolls up there now because we only have rerolls going on our top die based on when lotteries fail. Actually, I'm going to put this down here because this 10x might then be... We don't have glue on it, so when it re-rolls, it could still roll 10x, and then this could be 10 times what that 10x was. And if that can be that with times 5 on top of it, then that could be huge, potentially. I don't want any of this stuff, although... No, we'll find better re-rolls. Doubles bonus, numeric values. Value of all doubles will be increased by 100%. We're just not going to roll any doubles though. And we have enough rerolls to look for the stuff that we really want now. 50% more bonus on heavy weights. Seems good to me. And what I might even do is put a kilogram weight. Maybe I won't. I don't think 2 things can now both be weighted the same, can they? That doesn't work out. But we'll take that. Now give me the stuff I want. Numeric values, no weights. 10x for 50 million. Previous roll 10x. Lottery 76 mil. Now's kind of the point where we either get the big lottery multipliers that we need to make this really pop off, or it's just not gonna, I think. So maybe we should really be hunting down those lottery rerolls, those lottery passives that we want. 50% bonus on everything that's re-rolled, we definitely want. And we see a void dice there as well. When it's not rolled, everything is doubled, although the stuff with heavy weights has 150% bonus on it, because this is heavyweight 100%, heavyweight 50%, which is times 2.5. So void making everything worth twice as much doesn't seem as such a high value prospect when some of our heavy weighted stuff is the highest scoring stuff. There's 6 times 3 rerolls. There's rigged machine. Right, we'll take 6 times 3 rerolls for that top side first. How expensive is this? 90 million versus 226 million. No, we'll take Rig Machine first, because that will surely fund everything else that we could possibly ever want pretty quickly. We just have to get there first with our 462 rolls remaining. So when a die rolls a successful lottery face, the next lottery face rolled on the same die is a guaranteed success. A guaranteed success will not trigger this effect. Then we get 6 times 3 rerolls for free, which is lovely. That goes up on here. Now, we don't want this. Do we want 10x previous reroller now? Got to consider putting it over here on one of these 2x's, because that's not where our value is going to be anymore. Let's see how this goes. We still don't have factor 18 multiplier yet. Numeric bonuses, perfect squares. There's a 50% on 100, which will help trigger our 777777s. So we want those to be in place. We've got one here on against 2 of those. We've got one here against 1 of those. So I'm actually going to replace this. So we have 2 50s and all the 7s. There's factor 18 quantity multiplier that we want. So that's going to increase all of our rolls now by 3. So that's going to triple everything. Primary rolls we don't need. 5x's we can't add to lottery faces yet. We can put it on the 99 in the center, but I don't think that's where our really big value is going to end up coming from if we can get there. Wild adjacency bonuses. We only have 1 wild, and it's probably not going to be targeting the stuff in the center anymore. Prime faces. Another 1% lottery face. We can replace this 5x here. Or we can replace this 5x up here. Let's do that. How hard is it to get to 289 million these days? Well, that was colossal. What just happened? So, very little happened there. Then rigged machine guaranteed success for 6.2 million. Then that was times 10 plus 50% on a reroll times 2 highest dice times 3 factor multiplier. Excuse me, for something colossal. We need more of those. So what was I buying? This guy. Going... Did I say up here? Right, we've got all the money in the world compared to these shop prices at the moment. So we should get some free rerolls for these and the like. Prime faces will be increased by 500%. That's actually good because those numbers in the center are still prime, 97 I think. We'll take another 5x, put it there. We'll buy this, get the rerolls, get it out of the pool. Alright, time for rerolling. Add half die quantity. All numeric faces have half the quantity of dice added to their roll result. The effect occurs before bonuses and after multipliers. So this would add 2 to everything that's going on. Let's see how big we can get our score from just a couple of rolls here. Lottery multiplier. I'm not sure where we would put it again and if it would be worth impacting stuff. Less than 6 rerolls, everything rerolls twice. Wild faces. Glue we definitely don't want. Rerolls are increased by 100%, we definitely want. Let's hope it's not too many rolls to get there. About 30. Dice, 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 we do not want. These things that are costing now billions are not the easiest to get to for how frequently our lotteries are popping off. Rerolls, whenever you have less than 6 dice, increase the numbers by 2. Primes, there's 6 times 3 rerolls that we definitely want on anything that isn't rerolling 3 times already. Where is this going to be most beneficial? So you've got 3 X's all over. You've got 2 X's all over. You've got 2 X's. You've got 3s. And you've got 3. So I'm going to put this over here where the rest of our lotteries are. Don't need to worry about prime re-rolling. Top 3 we definitely want. That's our 3 best dice out of 5, which is more than half of our dice. And that is increasing by 10. Single face adjacency. Whenever a single face multiplier is orthogonally adjacent to the die, is multiplying it will be worth 10 times more. How many of those do we still have left? 5x here, 5x there. And that's it. And it can only be adjacent to the ones in the center, which are probably not going to be the biggest ones. Non-standard multiples we probably do want. Doubles increase I don't care about. But this is 65 billion, which is a lot. This is 4 billion. It's just a question of what do we want now to really improve our position. There's definitely some passes we haven't seen yet. Is it time to start dismantling what we've got going on in the center? Well, that was big. That was a big one. We're going to need some 50% there in the center if we can find them. Why not take non-standard multiples then? Doubles increase I don't care about. Dice, dice, dice. 6 times triple rerolls we still want in some places, I think. The rolls are getting big. Not extraordinarily big, but pretty big. These are all 2x's, so we'll make all those 3x's. I think we're guaranteed triple rerolls on everything now. Numeric faces, Yahtzee rerolls, lots of weights. Clover. Run rerolls. Let's just triple check we have 6 times 3 rerolls on everything now. So that's times 3. those are times 3, these are times 3, those are times 3, and those are all times 3, so that's good. We could get a clover, put it down on the bottom somewhere perhaps. It's very cheap compared to what we've got going on. Because we've got no lotteries over here at the moment. Otherwise, a lot of this stuff is much of a muchness, I think. Take the 5x, put it on that giant 99 in the center. If we can get a guaranteed a 50% chance at 100 die, put that in the center with rigged machine going, and then get a 77777 on that giant multiple in the center, that could be very big soon. 500% lottery bonuses we definitely want. It's 91 billion. That's not actually that far off. I'm going to buy this. I'm tempted to put it on here. Although I think that's still generating a lot of value for us. And without rigged machine, that might be shooting myself in the foot. So we won't do that yet until we can get... we have rigged machine, don't we? Yeah, we just don't have a 50% chance at 100. Choose any two faces and their positions will be swapped. Well, you don't say. So I'm going to steal... one of the 50% chances from over here and put it over here. Then I'm going to buy this 1% chance and put that on our 39 times weighted die there. Die increases I don't want. Shop refresh adder I don't need. There's all in. The numeric faces of all value... numeric faces have a value of 0. The results of all lottery faces will be multiplied by 7. I think we should take this while we have the opportunity to do so, and then we'll just start getting rid of our other numeric faces. 140 billion. Reroll primes. This is 235 billion. 90 billion. That was 471 billion. So now we just want to start going around replacing our numeric faces with stuff. I'm going to be fairly indiscriminate about it right now. When you roll a prime numeric value, we'll buy this because we're soon going to have no primes or no need for primes, and we'll get 2 free rerolls. Can we put multipliers on lottery faces yet? No, that is the missing link in our passives at the moment. No rates reroll times 3, run multipliers. Previous roll times 10. Right, soon is going to be where we find out if this is going to work out or not. We'll get rid of this 97, I suppose. I'd prefer to have more actual lottery faces on that central dice, but beggars can't be choosers. Can I combine non-standard multiples? Or did I just replace 10x with 10x? That seems to be what I did. Okay, well, that's money burnt. There's a 10% chance at 1,000. I might replace one of these 5 times previous with that to try and get more of these to pop off. Particularly with one of them having the heavy weight on it, we need the earlier ones to be more likely to occur. Clover can replace a number somewhere, like a 99. 5x. It's too expensive. Previous roll times 5, doubles reroll, divisible. Wilds are incredibly expensive now. Divisible by 2. Plain lottery multipliers. More of these guys. Where would I put them though? Nowhere functionally, really. Yahtzee bonuses, square bonuses, 10% at 1,000. When a lottery face is rerolled, it's twice as likely to be successful. Yes. Absolutely. That was very, very large. That was exceptionally large. Just buying that for rerolls. I suppose I should replace the last of the numbers with those lottery faces. 20% is pretty good at having a chance to trigger a 1%. Receive a free shop refresh every 33 rerolls. While you have less than 6 dice, the value of all dice will be increased by 500%. Absolutely. I don't think we're going to need scavenger with how many things we have left going on, although that said, how many rolls is it to get to 300 trillion? He said very carefully. There's 600 trillion. Hundreds, 100,000s, millions, billions, trillions, yep. Alright, we'll take that. Free rerolls are free rerolls. Single set of a kind, rerolls under 13. $10x. This is where my brain just turns to mush and I'm like, what should I replace, where and why and how much? This 99 needs replacing, just in its entirety. So we'll stick that there, and then if we can get some better lottery chances like this, we will give some non-giant lottery faces over that side. We've just hit 2 to the E16, so when the numbers pop off, they really are popping off. Let's put 10% down here. We'll replace one of our clovers with it. We've got another 10x that we could put somewhere. But I think there's still some big passives that we haven't seen yet. We'll take 20% as a chance to trigger the 7s on the bottom. Are we going to do that? Yeah, because you can't gain benefit from multiple clovers at once. No weights. 50% chance at 100. We definitely want somewhere. Probably here in the center because we want this to go off as many times as possible. Or do we want it down here so that this has a 50% chance at 100 to proc this one? Because that already has one. So let's lose this 10% for a 50%. We've got rerolls everywhere. Single set of a kind, 300%. Wilds, breeders. No weights, numerics. Lightweights. Even numbers. Do we have any numeric faces left at all now? Have we got rid of them all? Yes, we have no regular numeric faces left. So. Yahtzees, rerolls. Yahtzees, divisible by 5s. 10x previous multipliers. Do we have anywhere that would benefit mostly from one of those? Possibly this die over here. Yeah, 5 times single face multiplier I think we can get rid of now. Because I don't think that impacts non-numeric faces, does it? No numeric target means 0. Yes, we want to get rid of that. Probably should have gotten rid of that a lot sooner ago. But now this is so much of our... This is half of our net worth now, with 220 rolls left to go. So now let's look for the really specific bonuses that we can actually benefit from. Another buy one get one free is good, but it's not earth-shattering for us right now. No 99s, 200% and 100%. Well, we have no 99s, so if none of your dice roll a numeric 99, all dice will be increased by 200%. Let's get the cheaper one for 100% to then generate value to get to the 200%. Question is, how many rolls will this be? Answer, whatever we just did was colossal. Whatever we just rolled was unbelievable. This and this. Both just huge numbers. We have another chance at a 50% chance of 100 result. We probably want that somewhere, right? So these were the ones that paid out really big. Get me back out to the main results a second. So you were a 50% chance of lottery success. Giant number plus 15 times 0.25. Well then, this side doesn't have any 50% chance at 100s. So I'm going to replace the 10% chance to give the 50% chance an opportunity to proc the 20% chance. Now, I don't think I want any more 4-leaf clovers. I'm not even sure where I would put them if I did. And with Rigged Machine, we don't really need them either. I guess they turn a 50% chance into a 75% chance though, which is actually kind of huge. So where would we put this? On one of the die that does not have a... We can probably get rid of this 5% then. Don't need any of the rest of this stuff. Numbers less than 13, doubles reroll. 10x we can't get on non-standard faces yet. Less than 13, Yahtzees, 10x. Don't even know where we would put that. You've got a 10x. You've got a previous times 10. Yeah, I'm not sure what at this point makes for best optimum strategy, if I'm honest. Die quantity single faces, 5 increases. Even numbers, Yahtzees. Rerolls. There's a clover and a 1%er. This guy doesn't have any 7s yet. So let's replace the 2x. And then we can shop for a clover. Oh, we have a 5 times box over here that's doing absolutely nothing. Big spender. All other passes will have no effect. Definitely not that. This is not the time for it. Dice, dice, dice. We don't want. No weights reroll. Perfect squares. Wilds. 20% times a quarter. Does that want to go anywhere particular? You've got a 20% times a quarter. You've got one. Could replace this 10x for 10% for 1,000 to 20x for a quarter. Gonna need lots more cash for it. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we're doing okay. Now the thing is, the quarters can't proc each other. But lots of our stuff on the other dice is weighted, so I don't think that's going to be too much of a concern for us. Don't want this, don't want this. Don't think I want any of that anymore. We could swap this 5x previous multiplier for a 10x previous roll multiplier. That effectively doubles the value of that face. $193 rolls to go. God, we've been going for an hour and 13 minutes already. No weights. Die breeder, 10x, 99. 20%, 10x. Less than 13 numbers, major increases. Triples, perfect squares, 10% at 1,000, 1% at 7s. Anywhere for that to go. Right now, I really don't think so. I'm sure there is like, if you could just take all the dice faces in the world at your leisure and just kind of sandbox the perfect situation. I'm probably missing some parts of what would build that, but it's beyond me right now. It's beyond me and my comprehension. Void dice. Right now I think we get, as I said, more out of our weights than we would avoid. Doubles bonus, no weights. Doubles reroll, perfect squares. Lucky 7s. 4 leaf clovers that are orthogonally adjacent to a number 7 or 77 are worth 777 points. Lottery faces that are orthogonally adjacent to a 7 or 77 are twice as likely to be successful. 10% lottery, blah blah blah. Well, we have no numeric faces, so we have no 7s anywhere ever. Slot machine. Whenever a lottery face is rolled with adjacent lottery faces on its left and right, it will pay out 10 times the amount if successful. That we do want. Because if we look at our dice now, we have 1, 2, 3 on the left, 4 in the center, and 4 on the right. So we might even change out 1 on the left for this 50, 100 at 50 there. So we need to save up some cash for slot machine. And we're not getting any giant rolls. So it looks like it might be slot machine, 50% chance on 100, swapping out. Let's go with the question mark that has the heavy weight on it. And with 140 rolls left, I think that's going to be basically our chance to roll down for a high score. Don't want another clover at this point, I don't think. No. Unless we replace the 2 10 times previous rolls in the center with lottery faces, because they are in the center. They're going to always be the effective middle of the slot machine. Because on slot machine, that's rigged machine, slot machine. Whenever a lottery face is rolled with adjacent lottery faces on its left and right, it will pay out 10 times the amount if successful. So it's only the one in the middle that can pay out extra. And we need lottery faces on the left and the right. I'm really not sure where we would best put this 10% chance then. I might get rid of a clover for lottery faces to try and get that to go off in the last few rolls. No weights, numeric bonuses. Went to 18. Am I going to buy this and put it on the right instead of this clover? I think I am. %50 chance out of 100. I might replace one of these 10x's with the weight, because the 777 and 777 has the weight on it. I might have just completely ruined everything, but so be it. We saw lucky 7s go by, we didn't need it. Alright. We get a free reroll every 33 rolls, but unlikely to impact us too largely now. No 99s reroll. We are already rerolling everything 3 times. So it's basically, can we get to E19, which would be a new record for me, I think. There's E19 at 2.6. need the 2 to get all the way up to 9 to get up to E20. 3, 4. 4.0. Yeah, I think we're basically at our limit. Lucky 7s we don't need. Alright, that's going to be it then. I think that's a new record for me. I think at this point, what I basically need to do is learn some of the theory into what die faces would make the absolute best money generation in the late game. Because the early game's certainly a lot better than it was for me. And unless we get some giant rolls here, this 0.5 isn't going to go up to 0.6. 0.7, but this 5, sorry, isn't going to go up to 6 to turn this to... sorry, this we need to get to 9 to go this to E20. Which it did not, but 5.7 E19. That is a new high score for me by 1... Is that an order of magnitude or 1 times 10? But still, that is much larger than that. Display name, G Lord UK. This is colossal. That's just unbelievable. So we're at 178 now. We have improved a bit. What would it take to get to top 100 now? Lottery. E21 would be top 100 now. But hey, I'm pretty happy. This has been a long one, but I hope you've enjoyed it with me. If you have any resources for the best way to orient dice in the late game to generate the most money, please let me know. I would appreciate it greatly. If you have somewhere that you can go for like links to images or anything, because I know it's going to be really hard to show the geometry on the comment section, but this was fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, as ever, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.